sync. Alright, and if that didn't sync, we're gonna do another sync just to be sure. Play! There we go. Hello everybody, it's me, Nude Gaming, and today we're playing Stories, the Path of Destinies with Gal.
Hi, how's it going?
You probably just blew people's ears out, Gal, way to go.
Yay.
He's my lovely, he's my one and only, and we are going to play this game together. Will this be a whole series? Probably not, but it depends. So, this is Path of Stories, Destinies, Path of... I swear, the title keeps changing every time I look at it.
Really, I don't really have...
Upon a time,
We're just gonna start a new game. Here's the story.
The floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows. She rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The
Whoa,
Ravens had come to
genocide.
Ubar scouting
This
for
is getting
ancient
dark.
books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Bernardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Spoiler, this rabbit dude is going to die.
Don't say that so early on. At least wait until it gets obvious.
It happens right in the tutorial, because that's how you get the
was
book.
looking down, watching his city burn.
Well then.
Sorry, kid. Bernardo told the kid. Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone. My mother died for this book! I promised her I'd protect you. Oh, damn it. The kid
Oh yeah, they say
had
damn.
run off.
This
With
is
the book, of
edgy.
course.
We got
So
Shadow
Bernardo had to
the
run after
Hedgehog
him.
levels of edge here, but it's more colorful.
Hmm.
You can do this. Yeah.
Well, as long as the
I
game's
just got a
actually...
trophy, look! Yeah, you can get a trophy by just doing this. These developers know. It's funny.
Got it.
You react so unnormally to things sometimes. Alright, so...
It's kind of my thing.
Yeah, so this is, Stories, the Path of Destinies. It's
The
mostly
two ravens were
top-down,
staring
and
at
you
the
fight
kid
enemies.
Like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their
I
tiny
figured
brains.
as much.
Hey, Bernardo said. They cocked their heads at him. Pick on
I
someone
got
as
this for
ugly
only
as
99
you.
cents on sale, you know.
Wait, that didn't come out right.
Huh. Interesting.
The ravens called
Yeah,
and
it's
rushed
like,
at
how
him.
could I not take up this game? It was on sale. So as
Exactly.
you can see here, this is the bulk of the gameplay. You whack things with your sword. Oh, and if you press L and up, you can counter.
Alright then.
I think.
You think.
Oh, I see. Okay, so when they're attacking and they have exclamation points over their heads, you just, you know, direct your stick in their direction to match square.
Oh.
It's a simple countering system, kinda. It's not like Assassin's Creed Unity's or Black Flag's countering system where you just keep mashing circle every time you see it. You actually gotta be
Drop
somewhat
ship
skillful,
flew
but
overhead.
with that said, it could be unreliable because it kinda auto snaps to the target. And if you're surrounded by a group of birds, in this case, because they're all crows, you know, you could end up not, you know, countering as... Ooh, dude, that feedback is really bad. Because sometimes, for some reason, my voice just loudly echoes in your freaking mic, and I don't know why. It's kind of bad sometimes. Anyway, so you grab, and you aim, and you release the float. So you can grab things like this, you know, holding square, and you throw them. Pretty easy.
Hmm.
Feel free to backseat commentate so you have a reason to be here.
I mean, I don't know much about the game, so I don't know much about backseat commentating.
Why not just ask some questions then?
Right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke.
Well, I mean, they would be
Making Sky
stupid
Ship
questions because I
gated
can't see the
community.
text.
You needed a hero's
Like,
sword.
why are the ravens attacking?
And the kid was on the other side. Gate.
You can't read the text?
Let
Oh, is it
you
because I
through.
put it on like 480?
Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not
Oh, I just sort of assumed it was probably
Neither are
because
you. Try and stop me.
maybe the screen was so small and the quality of the screen share was
And
terrible.
with that, the kid
Ah.
walked away. Had
Um,
to hand it to the kid.
That could also... But I mean, the 480 resolution might also have
Where
something
was
to do with
Renato
it.
going to get a hero sword?
oh, I don't have a hero sword, so I can't go that way. Darn.
Is this something you can go back and do later in the game? Because I'm gonna guess that it is.
Yeah, but this is the tutorial, so you just craft one of those right away.
A hero
Ow.
sword.
I got a hero sword now.
I thought that was gonna be an alternate route you could go down to, like, save him, and that would be a thing.
Yeah, by the way, we probably won't see it today,
This is what he
but
got for settling
there's
down and
actually
finding people
a
to care about.
completely unique and awesome
The kid's
mechanic
known to
about
be a
this
swell
game
cook, and she'd
that
laughed at
also makes it
Renato
kind of
jokes.
repetitive, unfortunately.
Made one.
So I'll go ahead and
The
spoil it
ravens
now,
had come
just
to
in case we
burn
don't
her.
get to it, because
She
I don't
made
plan
him
on recording
promise
long.
to protect the kid.
So,
she never told him where
like,
the book was. Just
you
the
get a
kid.
bad ending, and then time just resets until you can get the right ending.
He came up to a ledge.
Sounds like Life is
It was too far
Strange.
to jump.
No, not at all.
There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there?
Because,
And there was Pete,
Well,
you know,
then,
giggling at him. How'd you
it's
get
talking about
across?
tutorial
He
stuff,
asked the kid.
anyway.
Where'd you find a hook?
I will
harp?
take your word for
Said
it.
the kid.
It's not like Life is Strange. You don't
Why,
rewind
thanks,
time
kid.
yourself. It's just
look out
you
behind
find
you.
an ending in the book,
Cute,
and the book resets
said
time
Renato.
if you when you get the
Oh,
bad ending,
ravens.
basically. And Reynardo like comments on things like, "Hey, this seems familiar" or something every single time. It's pretty cool.
It was
Interesting.
time to
It's
toss
like
some sense into the
Happy Death Day.
Work
You
his
know
way
that
across the
movie?
ledge and chase the kid down.
Or Higurashi.
He hadn't used
Or
his horse since
Groundhog's
he'd
Day.
retired.
Or a lot of movies, actually.
Maybe if he meditated at that
And
altar
anime.
there, he'd remember his old skills.
No, just Groundhog's Day and Happy Death Day. Those are the ones that come to mind in my mind. So there's like an upgrade system. You can buy upgrades
starting
every
to
time
come
you
back
level
to it.
up, learn new
Something you never
things,
completely forgot.
that sort
like
of thing.
How to freeze
You know,
time when attacking.
Hmm.
The more he fought,
like I
the more
said,
he'd
it's boring. It's
probably
tutorial
remember.
stuff, but it gets you acquainted with the game. So what do you think? This is the type of game you could probably play?
There was the Far Fairy.
Yeah, I think so.
She was the
It
fastest
seems up
ship
my alley.
ever known.
I don't know if it's on the
She could
Switch,
do the
but it
kiss
could
run
be.
12 furlongs.
It could be.
So the salesman
They might
told
bring
him.
it eventually.
And something told him the kid was
They
about to
probably
walk
won't
into
actually,
an
but it
ambush.
could be on there already if it
Stop!
isn't.
He shouted.
Why wouldn't they?
Giving you the book!
I have no idea.
Shouted the kid, and took
Well,
off.
alright then.
No!
Anyway, this game
Peter!
goes for very cheap on
The kid
sales
ran for it.
when it
And
is
the
on sale.
gauntlet nailed him with its ivy.
And yeah, the rabbit's dead.
Oh no.
He just got murdered. Oh no.
Oh god.
I don't want to get murdered, so...
Is this a stealth section? Is that what this
Really?
is?
Yeah, if you just cut him from behind, you can kill him. So,
Ah.
not exactly stealth, but
The
kinda.
book was unburned. Next to it,
Well
were
then,
buckles and
interesting.
kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it! Why
Ha,
hadn't
he's a
he
pile of
lied,
ash now.
told the kid he'd take
Meh.
the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now.
Poor guy.
Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive.
What a way to
Damn it.
go.
Renato picked up the book.
So if the book resets time for us when we get a bad ending, why didn't it do it for this rabbit dude?
He was going to have to get it out of there.
Because the rabbit dude isn't a main character,
Probably have
obviously.
to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock.
Interesting.
Well, He'd hated home life anyway.
I thought you would know. The book is a form of plot armor. Literally. The
Yeah, I
plot is
guess.
giving you armor.
Anyway,
When
we're
you get
past.
back.
What was the big deal about
Yeah, I
this
get it. I
book
know what plot
anyway?
armor is.
Maybe he
Anyway,
should
this is
open
the.
it and
This
find
is
out.
our way to the first actual level. Now we're through the tutorial.
All that had been years ago.
Yay.
How many? The war was a blur. And now 3 Raven
I don't know
scout
if I'll
ships were
actually
chasing him.
upload this either, but this is just a test mostly. So that's why I'm talking over all the cutscenes and stuff.
Renato could see them cranking
Well,
up the
alright then.
catapults. Just going out for milk?
But yeah,
Renato yelled
when
back.
we do the Spyro episodes,
can you
I'm gonna need you to be a bit more
Laughed the
interactive.
Raven horribly.
I'll do my best.
Behind him,
Like
another
even if you
city
don't know what to
was
talk about, just
The
bring
dark
up
cloud above its
anything.
island
Tell a
was
story.
thousands
That's
of
what you do when you're a
Imperial
Let's
ships.
Player.
The fleet was
But I don't have any stories to tell.
to the rebel base. I will spare your
Make up something.
Cord. The entire jury-rigged rebel
Okay,
fleet was
so
a
this
mess.
one time at band camp? No.
Beyond that were only the pillars of
It's a
heaven.
viable
A
story.
sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes.
I mean, yeah, any
But
story
was
that
out of time.
starts with this
Unless
one time at
Renato
band camp
bring a
is a
game
good
changer.
story if American
Maybe
Pie has taught
he
me
could.
anything.
Renato had found out where he could find the
Alright, well,
pieces
I'm
of the
sure the
Sky
more we
Ripper,
do this, the
the
more
legendary
better you'd
weapon
get.
that had exiled the lost gods.
Yeah, probably.
Surely a legendary
Like, you
weapon
learned
could
pretty
win
fast
the
on how
final
to
battle.
dom pretty good.
On the other
I'm
hand,
cutting that out.
his old friend Lapino had sent Renato
Please
a desperate
do.
message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the
People
rebellion.
don't need to know about that.
Renato could rescue him.
Yes, that's being cut
Renato
out, but I'm just
dived the
saying.
Farfair
You'll learn
towards
pretty
the abyss. As he felt
fast
the
how
heat
to
of the jet
do
stream,
that sort
the
of thing,
Raven
so I'm
ships
sure you can
peeled
catch on
off,
to this pretty
not
good too.
stable enough to follow him down there.
Well,
Renato was
alright
told
then.
to choose Lapino or the Sky Ripper.
So I like just totally skipped all that because it was boring dialogue. Basically, you choose to go after your rabbit friend who is totally gonna betray you because he's a bastard. I don't even care. I spoiled that. Or you could build a death laser or something. But we're gonna go for this because this actually feels like a first level. So we're going here first.
Why wouldn't you go for the laser? Lasers!
Because
It's a laser.
Because this feels more
But
first
he was out of
level-y.
time.
That's why.
The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel
Your
spy.
face
If
feels
the
more
fleet reached
first
him
level.
first, they'd string him up for that.
What'd you say about
Never
my
mind
face?
the winged horse.
Your face feels very first level. It's nice and easy on the eyes.
I don't know if I should be offended or not. I'm just gonna
Lapino
settle for
had
both.
apparently managed
Well,
to
I mean, there
confuse
is
the judge by
worse
arguing
first
that he
level
hadn't defeated
insults
the
I
winged
could have
horse.
used.
Only so
It looks like grass.
Wait. Where was the
Did you say
prisoner?
crass or crap?
The village was empty.
Grass.
Crap?
Had everybody fled?
Grass.
Grass.
G-R-A-S.
Okay, so you did say grass. Oh my god, I have no idea what you're saying sometimes.
How do you get a P sound from an S sound?
I don't know, how did you manage that?
How did you manage that? That's what I'm asking you!
No, that's what I'm asking you.
God damn it, Palmer.
You know you can say my real name, right? I don't mind.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to be
Well, alright then.
You do remember it, right?
Yeah, it's Blake.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna call you Palmer because I'm too used to it.
Well, that is my last name, so I guess it's alright.
Well, alright then.
Meanwhile, I'm not sure if I even should say
Ravens
your
had
name
taken
since
the
we're
town.
recording.
Renato had seen villages empty.
I mean, feel free. If I can say your last name, you should, or your real name, you should be able to say mine.
Okay, I'm just gonna call you Lyle. It rhymes with it.
Renato's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
I don't want to be associated with that sleazy insurance salesman from Animal Crossing.
Really, I had no idea. Because I don't play Nintendo a lot.
You had no idea that I didn't want to be associated with a sleazy insurance salesman, or you had no idea there was a sleazy insurance salesman?
I'm just gonna say both. And just call it there.
Yeah, he was introduced in Wild World.
I know nothing about that game. The only Animal Crossing I played was the GameCube one. Because that's all I had.
I'm surprised you even played at Animal Crossing.
Well,
Animal Crossing doesn't seem to be anywhere near your alley.
I was a kid and I only had like 2 GameCube games besides that one. Like when I was young, I only had Luigi's Mansion, which I was terrified of, so I never played it.
Terrified of Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah, because I was a dumb kid and the ghosts scared me. My mother would play that with me, and I would always have nightmares about the ghosts for some reason.
Huh.
See, that's what I mean by
then.
telling stories. It's pretty good.
Ravens were landing
Oh, I get a combat
Well,
the advanced guard.
Yeah, so besides that, I also had this game called
If they
Eggmania,
got to the
which was
Pinot
like
first,
a puzzle
they'd eat him for
game, and
breakfast.
as a kid I was dumb and I hated
Snack.
puzzles.
Ravens weren't picky.
So I just played Animal Crossing, not knowing what I was doing and bored half the time, just looking around and exploring. But for some reason I had fun once I kind of figured out what I was meant to do. Because I watch YouTube.
wait, you couldn't figure out that the whole objective of the game is to pay off debt?
Yes, I had no idea where the post office was for a really long time.
How do you not know?
Because I don't play those games. Well, when I was a kid, I didn't play those games, so I was like, what do I do? Where's the things to kill? Can I kill things?
Keeps you limber.
No, you just got favors to do for animals.
Well, I got a net, and I figured out pretty quickly I could hit the other people with the nets.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised the first thing you got wasn't the axe, and then you started hitting things with axes.
Oh, right, it was the axe, my bad. I was chopping people, trying to kill them. I was trying to be an axe murderer.
It would only take until New Leaf, where Nintendo would make an item specifically for hitting people with, in the form of the squeaky hammer.
Oh, by the way, I got dashes now.
Neato.
Yeah, basically, I can just use it to get out of harm's way, I guess. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's generally what dashes are used for.
I think I can upgrade my attack power, because I'm pretty weak, I think.
Maybe make a new sword.
Something like that. I thought I counted that. I guess I'm just retarded. So you may be wondering, how do you counter people who are attacking off-screen? Well, here's the solution. You don't. You just-
Well, I mean, I figured that much. Because,
Yeah.
like, the counter is a melee thing, ain't it?
Again, I never played Smash Bros. Really.
Well, no, that's not what I mean. Melee as in close range.
Oh.
You know that's what it means, right?
I thought you were talking about Smash Bros. Melee, because you can counter in that game, can't you?
I mean, some characters have counters, but others don't.
Oh. What was the thing that
But
people
typically,
were mad
the
about
fire.
in Melee then? No, wait, it was
Huh?
Brawl. It was Brawl with the tripping. Never mind.
Yeah, everybody's upset about the tripping, and I can't say that I blame them.
Dirty and bloody.
Why,
the
though?
man of reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing.
It just breaks the
Bernard
Like,
recognized the
imagine you're playing any other fighting game.
deck.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly,
You're in danger.
you're doing your thing, you're, like, doing good, you're trying to, like, do some, like, dashing so that your opponent doesn't know what you're doing, and then all of a sudden your character just sort of falls on their face for no reason and leaves themselves wide open for a split second that costs you an entire game. That is why people are so mad at tripping.
I'm pretty sure it's just there to make it so noobs don't get their asses handed by pros.
Happened to be a deadly sorcerer and his
Well-
only daughter. That would be
Well, yeah, Brawl was a very, like,
he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper.
noob-oriented...
Also, that randomness really does help add to the gameplay, if you ask me. Because that way it's not a completely one-sided fight. Because if it's a one-sided fight, it could just change at any moment because your opponent trips.
Olivia wasn't just the
I-
Emperor's
I like
daughter.
the idea.
She'd been Renado's best friend.
I mean, yeah, it could change at any moment, but, like, having that sort... Like, after Melee, with all that after Melee with all the, like,
She told him things
cool
that
little
none of us
tricks that you
knew.
could do, having Brawl add
Told him
tripping
who she
to
really
subtract from
was.
the amount of control you had over a
His
character
plans.
kind of felt like a step
Just enough to
backwards, and
spy.
people rejoiced when it
She gave
was
them a place
pretty
to go.
much removed in
She
Smash
tells
4.
They
interrogators
shouldn't
Even
have
though that
removed it.
was
It was a
also
really
to the
good
Filipino.
feature that
Taking her
made
would
people
change the
not
game,
predictable.
all right.
How did it make him not predictable?
Cause they'll trip randomly and you'd be like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. It adds, it adds,
I mean,
it, it adds randomness to the gameplay, so it's not so
The city was
repetitive.
already under Zenobia's control.
uh,
To admire her efficiency. Renato
well, I
shouldn't
mean,
have
it probably
given
would if
Zenobia
it wasn't for the
mercy
fact that Meta
interrogation.
Knight was overpowered.
Could he really
I'm like
turn her
weekly
over
trying
them?
to defend this thing
This
in the
was
game,
war.
even though I never really played
It wasn't
Brawl.
meant to be pretty.
It's like playing Ace Attorney without reading any of the evidence.
I like Brawl. It's a fun game, but the tripping was bad. It can be removed. Nobody would miss it. I definitely wouldn't miss it.
Drown it in the lake, nobody would miss it.
If I were to play anything of Brawl, if I could take any, like, feature out of Brawl, I would remove the tripping immediately. Because we already have enough crap.
Well, yeah,
Because
look
there
at
are-
all these dead people.
Bernardo felt like that.
Oh, they dead.
Dead people, woo.
Because there is already enough stuff to, like, make it more casual centric. Which is always nice. Tripping should not be a thing.
I think we're starting to bore people with this, if I do upload this. And if anybody
Yeah, but-
actually watches this. Oh no, oh no, oh no, okay, I'm good. I'm good, I'm fine.
Oh, good, fine, fantastic.
Yeah, this is kind of like a stealth segment.
So,
Alright, nailed it.
what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait.
The rabbit dude
said
has a
Lupino.
plan.
And he outlined a slightly complicated plan
Oh.
that involved geese, a net, setting the fire
Geese,
a
a
little bit on
net,
fire,
setting the
Lupino
fire,
dressing as an
the
old
bit on
blind
fire,
toad,
Lupino
and
dressing as an
Bernardo
old
hiding
blind toad,
inside
and
a
Leonardo hiding
monstrous
inside a
watermelon.
monstrous watermelon.
What could
What?
possibly go wrong? Thought
Eh?
Bernardo.
That's a really elaborate plan.
Oh, this is gonna be
Alright, let's
fun,
do it.
said Lupino as he ran to go set up his marvelous
It
plan.
sure is a very elaborate plan. I like the cell shading. It's a
If
neat
I
thing.
craft a sword now, it's gonna be really short.
Yeah, the cell shading's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's got some nice graphics. It'll probably age well.
Yeah, it's like that one Zelda game.
Yeah, Wind Waker.
Shall we just agree to
Yeah.
The one that everyone hated on for its art style until they didn't hate on it for its art style.
So I just unlocked a new ability called Perfect Strike. Yeah, it does that. I guess it's just like Fallout's crit system, kinda. Or maybe there's skill to it. I don't know. I'm just mashing square and I get it sometimes. That's all I know.
It must be like the crit system. I mean, you can't say the Fallout crit system because everything has a crit system that's similar. And hey, don't open my door!
Oh, hey, there's my watermelon.
With every
Who opened your
step,
door?
He was waiting for it all to go horribly
cat.
wrong. But against all odds,
Cats can't open
Lupino's
doors.
idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's
My-
ravens ran off after the geese.
Oh,
net
the
dropped,
plan worked.
and
We don't
Renato
even get to
jumped
see
out
it.
of the watermelon and put his
Shame.
sword to Zenobia's throat. Renato, she said. Are those new scars?
Oh, I can skip.
They look good on you. You never return my
Oh.
favorite jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid.
I press
intelligent.
circle and nothing
What
happened.
does an
Okay.
imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Latino. But the fleet
Okay,
was
so the
coming on
first
fast.
playthrough was like
So they
really
put
short,
Zenobia
if I
on the
remember
Farfalle
correctly,
and took her
because
east
it's like the
over
introduction
Nexus.
to the
She
main mechanic
vanished
of the
from
game.
sword school, from his life.
So
Without even saying
I'm
goodbye.
gonna try and get to
Without
that
ever
point.
telling him she was the emperor's adopted
And I
daughter.
pressed
Okay,
circle
then.
to skip, but it
Lepina
didn't
was
skip.
right,
How
Renato thought
annoying.
reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look.
Yeah, excuse me, I need to check a
You're
thing real
taking me
quick.
to the interrogators, aren't you?
Okie
She said,
dokie.
wide-eyed. And then she
then.
jumped with horror. Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost.
Ah, she jumped.
Pino. You have to catch her.
Imperial outpost. Make some toast.
With some butter.
Butter.
Butter,
Cats can
butter,
run
butter.
faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her
Hello,
off
I
before
must
she
be
reached her
going.
minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase. What did you do if one of these
I don't know, how long have I
platforms
been
stalled?
recording? 25 minutes. Should I keep going?
If you want, I'm not gonna stop ya.
Well, I should be done in the next 10 to 15, so I'm just gonna like try and speed run this.
Well, alright then.
Yeah, because it's a really cool mechanic this game has. Makes it kind of repetitive sometimes, but I guess that's okay. Because as long as you know the right path to go, you can just, you know, shorten the gameplay length by that much. But you have to play and fail a few times. Oh, okay, this is where you get introduced to the shield enemies that give shields to, No, okay, this doesn't do the shields, it just makes fires.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, there's some that make shields, but this one just, like, annoys you by trying to catch you on fire all the time. Oh, okay, here comes more. Wow, this combat is surely not repetitive.
Oh boy.
With the same enemies over and over. Yeah, it gets kind of boring after a while. So, after you play through the game once, you'll get you a lot, you'll be happy with it. Just be warned, if you try to get all the trophies in this game though, you're gonna hate it eventually, because it's so
He tried not to
repetitive.
think about the interrogators at the secret base.
Alright.
What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way.
Yeah, because I
Maybe
did
he
get
could
the
talk to
platinum
her,
for this game,
but
and
after
God,
all,
it made me literally
they were
get
worse
every
the
single
Imperials had done
ending.
to friends of his.
Like,
Well, I mean, the thing
sometimes...
that...
Yeah, sometimes I had to play through the whole game again without getting a new ending, because I misremembered a route to take.
I mean, I think that's standard for these kinds of games, isn't it?
Yes, but that doesn't make it less annoying.
True.
Yeah, you can say it's excusable, but I don't know, kinda not. It depends if you're willing to be okay with that, I guess.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
I got attacked by 2 people at the same time, so that's another flaw in this countering system. Sometimes you just can't defend against 2 people at once. In fact, most of the time you cannot. So it's a little unfair in that regard. Oh, and you can use your grapple to bring enemies
Bernardo
towards you.
reached the outpost.
I forgot about that.
The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after,
And that's this level
Zenobia
already.
limped up
See?
the path.
This is still like tutorial,
when she realized
waters,
he was already in front of
because
her,
you know, you're learning
she
stuff,
didn't even
you're
try
going
to
through the
run.
game.
Oh, you left without saying
So we're
goodbye.
through that level already, and the next level
said,
should be the last
"Please,
level, because if I recall,
enjoying this a little too
you go
much."
through 4
She said,
levels
shaken.
each,
Ah,
and
spare us the chit-chat,
the next
would you?
time you start a
Said
new
Lapino
story,
as he shackled her
the
hands
levels
as
are
she
going to be
controlled
like
spells.
a
She
couple
knows
times
all his
longer,
plans,
so you
all
get
the way
more
back to the
gameplay out of
farm
the levels.
Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would
Alright then.
How that would turn the
All in
tides
all
in the Yemen
though,
battle.
on a normal average
they had to
playthrough
do
to get an
was take it
ending,
to the
it
rebel
usually
secret
takes
base. Renato
half an hour
didn't like to
to
think about what the interrogators
45-ish
would do.
minutes, I believe.
Couldn't he just...
Wait a minute. Okay, maybe it's 5 levels. I actually don't remember. Skip to the rebel
As they reached
base.
the
Take her to the
ruins,
rebel base.
Renato
We'll
could
go
see
to the rebel
ravens
base.
everywhere, searching for the rebel base. They'd have to hide the fire.
Oh, okay, the skip button worked this time, so I skipped it.
Yay.
So, if this isn't the last level before you get the bad ending, then it's the level after that, and it might
As
be
Lapino
actually,
pulled
now I'm
Zenobia
thinking
off
about
the
it.
Farfarer, Renato readied himself for the battle ahead.
Or maybe
Mm.
not, I
need
can't
to
remember.
check it,
We'll
she
see.
said. It's just... Oh, God. It's stupid, but... It smelled like you. What? You said confused? Then... Why didn't you write? Why didn't you first speak? Oh, save the romantic nostalgia. Let's go! Street Lapido. So Renato launched himself down the path to the secret base.
To the secret boys. To the secret boys. So what you doing, man?
Renato had opened a chest.
Not much.
Jack in the box.
How about you?
Jack in the
Nothing
box
much
is-
myself.
They gave them
You
the
still
Wiggins.
watching? Cause you know we're recording.
I'm still watching, don't worry.
Alright, you're going a bit quiet, so we're gonna have to work on commentary. But then again, I don't know. I'm hoping you can get a bit more commentary out of you when we actually do the other thing. I'm gonna do run faster.
I mean, I'll try, but like, no promises.
Yeah, it's okay to have quiet moments, I guess, but you know, try not
Renato
to be
wondered
quiet
what
too
would happen
much, you
if
know,
he
that sort of
jumped.
thing.
Would he be rescued
Alright.
by an emergency platform?
So I'm just gonna like maybe upload this mostly unedited and call it a test.
Alright.
Like, this is not really meant for anyone to really watch. There's a glowing exclamation mark above this. I'm assuming I can make a sword. Look
I would
badass. Oh, I
Uh,
can make a new sword. Okay, I got a fire sword now.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, your magic swords have magical abilities.
Well, I figured as much.
Yep. Now I can like activate a sword, make it do some cool shit. I'm gonna test it out right now. Oh, I have to hold it down, my bad.
Hmm.
It drains pretty quickly early on, as you can see.
Well, I mean, I can't because my portrait is blocking it.
It's beautiful, she said, looking
Well-
at the ruins. This used to be the library of
Anyway,
Rhubarb,
you
he
can
said.
see that the sword
Before
wasn't
your
like
father's
flaming
ravens
after a
smashed
moment.
Do we have to talk
Yeah.
politics? She asked.
Yeah, that darn portrait.
That's not how I want to remember you.
I think my gym
She said
count is
with
on
an
the left
odd,
side
wistful
for
look in
when
her
we play
face.
Spyro.
She was as beautiful as she'd ever been.
So you
And
won't
as
be able to
brave.
see how many gyms I have, most likely.
Well, it's not like I have any contacts anyway.
I'm gonna give you context so you have things to talk about.
Well, alright then.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do homework, write me a book report on the development of the game, that sort of thing.
I
Huh?
am not.
Believer? That was new.
I know, I'm
Most
just
people still
joking.
use doorknobs.
Well, alright then.
I do not have a voicemail. That app is retarded. I should have went the other way, because this is a bunch of stealth I have to do now.
Well then.
Ow. I just got grazed. Whatever, I'm through it.
Long stairs.
By the way, I think this
So he was
is the
close to
final
the rebel
level
base.
before you get a restart.
Nothing was on fire.
Yeah, I
far,
think so.
Alright then, let's see what the restart looks like.
Yeah, let's see what this bad ending is. I mean, it may as well spoil the main mechanic of the game, which is probably the selling point. Ow, I just got wounded.
I mean, again, after Life is Strange, I doubt the main selling point is you can rewind time. Getting a bad ending rewinds time.
Yeah, but it's not like Life is Strange, because you can't just rewind time whenever.
I know.
It's not that sort of thing. Also, in Life is Strange, you're not a cartoon fox stabbing people. Oh my god, I'm almost dead.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of a given.
Blossom within him.
Indeed.
Or something.
No game is exactly the same.
I knew exactly where to go. Oh, okay, I think this is it. Whoa, my controller's rumbling.
As they made their way to the secret rebel base, Renato
Rumble,
felt
rumble, rumble.
Yes.
Genovia was his prisoner, yet Somehow, she felt more like an old friend. He wanted to tell her all his secrets, but suddenly, the ruins lit up with thousands of fireworks. There was a thunderous roar and dust rose. The caves were collapsing. Caves? You've been playing me? Renato said, and he stared at Zenobia. I'm sorry, she said, and she seemed almost embarrassed. Then, everything went dark. When Renato came to, he had a terrible headache. Also, Zenobia's sword was at his throat. And her shackles were gone. So was Lupino. The terrible thing is, he said, I really have missed you. Now that we've destroyed the rebellion, would you consider becoming an advisor to the Emperor's daughter? I'm no one's servant. Everybody serves. Even if it's only destiny. I like to choose my own destiny.
So I guess the girl kills us.
The whole point of a
I
destiny
guess so.
is you can't choose. Oh, never mind, she said. Look, if I see you again, I'll have to kill you. He watched her ship soar away. He
Oh
would
no,
see her
she'll have to
again, he
kill us.
decided. Even if he had to fight his
No,
way
wait,
across
okay,
the
I was wrong. There is
entire
one more
fleet.
level. Because I think it always ends with the ships. Because it goes to that talk again about alternate universes or parallel universes. There's constants and variables. There's always a ship fleet you have to
The
go
Imperial
at the
fleet
end.
was cleaning up the few
That
rebel
sort of thing.
remnants. For only a moment,
Interesting.
he thought about running.
Alright,
but
so
heroes
we're gonna
don't
play a
run,
little bit
even
longer
when
and
the
then
world
we'll
is
wrap it
against
up
them.
because that'll be one of the
Even when their
endings.
cause is hopeless and their efforts futile and pointless and useless and death painful and guaranteed, he's decided to stop thinking for a while.
So this is actually really short, especially if you have the lightning sword, but I don't have the lightning
felt
sword,
like he was
so I have
ready
to
to
go the
learn
kind of
new
the long
things.
way.
Thank
But
goodness
once
he
you have
didn't
the
have to
lightning
go to school for
sword,
that.
it is stupidly short this section. So, yeah.
Alright then.
At least if I'm remembering correctly. It's been a while since I played this game. Oh, by the way, we should totally do Dust one of these days.
One day.
Yeah, you know Destiny in the Cal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know that game, so I'm going to totally die.
Well, I mean, I know a little bit about it, but I don't know much about it.
Dodge? Okay, I died. That's fucking embarrassing. Fuck. This game's a piece of cock in my face.
Blake, you're already in the doghouse. Don't get yourself further in.
What do you mean? I'm in no doghouse. Shut up.
Need I remind you of the failed Brawlhalla recording?
No, I'm dying. Oh my fucking god. This is a piece of shit in my mouth. Oh, this game's like sucking buffalo farts.
Renato had felt better.
Good, I'm moving on with only 10 health. Wow, I'm doing really well. Gosh. Please give me some health.
Good. Yay,
Thank you.
great.
Thank you, it's a little bit. It's not much, but it's a little bit. I don't need energy. That's energy. I need health.
Well, every little bit counts.
Renato
No,
felt a
I
little
don't
better.
need that. I'm like that pumpkin guy. No, I don't want that.
No, I don't want that. Give me the water.
Give me the potato.
Give me the
Great.
bread.
No. Yeah, that stupid magic dude. The magic dude is a huge problem.
Yeah, kill him first. Go for the mage.
Yeah, always kill the mage first. The mage can screw you up.
Surprisingly,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my game froze for a second there. Alright. Are we almost there yet?
I don't know. Are ya?
Oh no! I brought him closer to me because I like him. No, 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 no! Dodge, dodge, you cock! You piece of fucking penis!
Womp womp.
That fucking wombo combo. Fuck this game. Oh, that's just great. I'm killing you first this time.
Have you not learned your lesson from last time?
Shush, Dale. You know, I'm going fire mode. Well, that ran out really quickly. So there's like enemies with shields later on, and also like heavy enemies that are kind of annoying to deal with. But I'll worry about that when we get to that. Oh, okay, we have to play some Mario level here.
In some other universe,
Okay, I'll stop.
Yeah, it is like Mario.
Taking other names and sailed off into the
Yeah, it's like
mists.
Mario Galaxy when you have to like avoid the thing while standing on a moving platform.
For him, there was
Or
nothing to do
any of the
but
ship
forge
levels
ahead.
in general.
Kill the Emperor.
Also
and end
true.
this.
Yeah. Oh, stupid
This was
freaking
definitely
feedback
the
again.
pulling yourself
I
up.
hate it when that happens. There's gonna be a fight. I knew it. Haha, you put yourself in a... Aw. Haha, I came back for you. Haha, I countered you. Haha, I let you hit me. Because... reasons. Don't question.
Alright then.
We should be just about there. Uh-oh. Great, more fireball
Needed
dodging, my
bridges
fave.
anyway.
Who needed bridges anyway? Nobody. No one needs bridges. No one ever needed a bridge. I'm a tornado. Oh, okay, I think this is it. Oh, yep, this is it. We have finally made it to the end. Never mind, there's one more fight scene, then we made it to the end. Let's hope I don't screw- Oh, this guy has a shield. Well, I knew that was coming.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I have to grab and throw people into shield boys. Like that. There we go.
Yeah, got it.
Handle it like a pro.
I think you'll be coming better.
Ah, darn it. Just thinking about cake. That's why I got hit. And I'm dead. Yay! Fuck.
You can do it, I believe in you.
Oh, and that was like only half health. This game sucks. I'm always such a sore loser. But that's because this game deserves sore loserness, because it's a suck game.
Well, at least you have some self-awareness.
No, no, no. Nope, no, no. No, no, no. Alright, I need to grab one of these people. You! No! Okay, okay. I made him attack his own dude. Okay, I made him attack his own dude. It's just a chain of making them attack their own dudes. Now I have no way to actually attack him, I don't think. Alright then.
Oh, no.
Oh. There we go. Yes, I did it. Now it's time for the ending. Bad ending number 1. That's a very menacing door. Yep.
It is a
Last,
anything
he
more.
reached the Emperor's ship.
I'm sure I won't die if I go in here.
Zenobia was there. Why'd you have to come back? She said, guess I'm just serving my destiny. He shrugged. You don't even know what that word means. She said, do you ever wonder if things have been different? All the time, she said, and drew her sword. In the end, Renato lay bleeding out on the deck. Zenobia sat by his side, upset. What are you so upset about? He asked.
Well, crud.
You wouldn't understand.
Mm.
Why didn't you tell me you were going to
I'm
leave
dead.
school? I was afraid you'd convince me not to. I guess I'll have to buy you a drink in the halls of the Valiant then, he told her. And then he was gone. Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar.
Yep.
And
Womp
it was
womp.
still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he?
I'm now in an infinite
Now he was
loop.
back there. Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. Zenobia still had feelings for him.
Yeah, so you get one ending, you die, and then you have to do it again, hoping to get a different ending. And there's 24 different endings, and you have to get one ending of each truth, and that will
He made
unlock
bad
your way
choices.
to get the real ending.
Now, when the real
Pretty
battle
interesting,
came,
eh?
He wouldn't make
It is
those
pretty
choices.
interesting.
He wouldn't make the same
So it's like
mistake
Groundhog
twice.
Day, dude.
The book's pages
It
began to
is.
flip
It's neat.
backwards, towards the beginning. And he realized that his adventure was just beginning.
So yeah, that's a pretty cool concept for a game.
The clouds
It just
parted
resets.
over the Isles
I
of
skipped
Boreas.
out on a lot of the story,
It was time
but
to
that's
choose.
because this is more
The
more of a
rebellion was
test,
in trouble.
really.
Ravens were scouting for the secret
We're about
rebel
50
base.
minutes of footage,
They
so
needed a game changer.
I might shorten this
Pieces
down a
of the
little bit,
Sky
or I
Ripper
might
had
just
surfaced.
upload this
Or so a
unedited as
scholar in the
whole. I don't
mountains
know.
had told him. Surely the weapon
But
that
yeah,
banished the lost
I've been
gods
Bob
could
Gaming.
defeat
Thanks
the
for
Emperor.
watching, and
Also,
I'll see you next
a temple
time.
had risen out of
Bye.
empty
Bye
bones.
bye.
Bye.